and the chapter that we are going to start today is HTML. Fine. Can anyone tell me what do you mean by HTML? What is the full form of HTML? Can anyone tell me what is the full form of HTML? The full form of HTML is hypertext markup language. Why we say that it is a markup language? Just because with the help of a markup language we can design a web page, a language with which we can code a web page, we can design a web page. We call it as a markup language. What is a web page? Any page which has got information and we can access that page on a browser. That page is termed as a web page. Okay. Now as you can see here, this is the Google's page, right? This is Google's search engine, and this is the first page of Google search engine, and I'm able to access it on my browser, the name of which is Google Chrome. I'm able to access it on my browser. So this will be called as a web page. Remember this thing. What is a website? Collection of different web pages is known as website. In a website, what happens? Every page is interconnected to each other. Okay. So a web page is a page which we can access on a browser, and a website is a collection of web pages. Fine. Now, how can we access these web pages? Every web page that is traveling on internet today has a unique address, has a unique name, which we called, which is known as URL, Uniform Resource Locator. Now the page that you're seeing in front of you, it is the first page of Google engine. This is what you see when you access Google on your browser. What is the name of this page? Where can we locate the name of this page? We can locate this in the URL part of the browser. This is where you can locate the name of a particular web page. Now if I ask you what is the name of this page, you will tell me that, sir, the name of this page is www.google.co.in. This is the URL address of this page. If I type here Facebook, okay, let's type Facebook here, and if I will press enter, so what is going to happen? I am going to get redirected on some other page. This is the page on which I will come. Now here, as you can see, this URL has got changed. Earlier it was www.google.co.in, and now it is something else. So this URL, this is the name of this page. This is the address of this page. The way we have got address of our homes, in the same way every web page that is traveling on internet has got a unique location, has got a unique address with which we can access that web page, and that thing is known as URL, Uniform Resource Locator. Okay, now how can we design these web pages? We can design them by the help of markup language. HTML is the first markup language that was designed to design web pages, that was developed to design web pages. Now if you want to see the code that is actually handling this page, that is actually controlling this page, that is controlling the every tag of this page, how can you check that coding? How can you find that coding? You need to right click on this page and you will come across a cascading menu. Now here you need to select this view page source, or else you can come on this inspect element. Now when you will click on this inspect, automatically in the right hand side you will get to see a window where you will be able to see all the elements that we have used for creating this web page. Are you all able to see this HTML written over here? Kalanjali, is this visible to you or not, dear? This HTML thing?
Yes, sir.
What does this mean? That this web page, we have made use of HTML coding in order to design this web page. That's what it means. So this is why we require, every programmer, every coder is required to learn HTML first, so that he can come to know about the basic structure of coding. He can come to know about the basic things of coding. So today what we are going to do is we are going to develop our first HTML page. And how we can do that? For developing an HTML page on our computer. If you want to develop, if you want to design an HTML page on your computer, there are two things which you require. The first thing that you require is an HTML editor, and the second thing that you require is a browser on which you can access the code in the form of a web page. Now let's start coding the first HTML web page. So the first thing that you are required to do is you have to open a notepad file. You have to come on this start button and you have to open a notepad file. So this we are going to take it as a HTML editor. Now when you want to, now if you want to design an HTML page, the first thing that you need to define here in this document is the starting point of the HTML. How can you define the starting point? By writing HTML like this. Okay, this is the tag that defines the starting point of an HTML document. Remember this thing. Now anything which is enclosed in between these two signs, greater than and smaller than sign, that thing will be called as a tag. What we will call that thing? We will call it a tag. So we need to start with HTML tag in order to define. When we are defining an HTML page, we need to start with the HTML tag. What is the first thing that comes in our if you are studying about the body parts, what is the first thing that comes into your mind? What is the first part of the body that comes first? It is the head, right? It is the head part that comes first. Am I right or wrong? Shivam, am I right, dear? Head is the first part that comes. Similarly, if you are defining, if you are making an HTML document, you need to define the head part first. So for that, what is a tag that we require to define that? Head is the tag that we use for defining the head part. Now here the head part is starting and here it is ending. So in order to end this head part, we will use the closing tag like this. Any tag that you have defined in your HTML document, how can you close it? Using this slash sign, you can close that tag. So now this will be called as opening head tag and this will be called as a closing head tag. After head, what comes after head? It's our body that comes after head. So now we need to define the body, right? So we will write body. This is the tag that we can use for defining the body part of HTML. Now we need to end the body somewhere. So let's end it here. What is the tag that we require, that is required to be closed? Right now HTML, we have not closed HTML. Okay, so we need to close this HTML tag also. By the help of slash, we can close this HTML tag like this. Is this thing clear to every one of you? This is the basic structure of HTML. Once you are done with defining the basic structure of HTML, you need to save it with a unique name on your computer. How can you save it? You need to come on this file option, then click on the save as button. Okay, and automatically you will get redirected to one of your drives. Now I'm saving this document on my desktop with this name, first program. Okay, this is the name with which I'm saving this document. Now when you're saving your document, when you're saving your HTML document, you need to make sure about one thing, that while saving it, the extension that you use is .htm. Either you can use .htm or you can use .html. For now, I'm going to use .html for saving this document in the form of a web page. Let's save it. I am done with saving this document in the form of an HTML file. Now I'm closing this notepad file. Can you locate the file that has got created on this desktop? Can you locate that file? The one that we have created just now? Can anyone tell me where can I find that file? The one that we have created? Please unmute yourself and tell me where can I find that file. Sonakshi, can I have the answer please? Sonakshi, am I audible to you, dear?
Sir, yes.
Recording. Yeah, so where can I find the program? Where can I find that page which I have created just now? Where is that file? Yes, Abhimanyu, please tell me better. Where is that file?
On this PC.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
On this PC.
On this, yeah, that's right. But where is that file? I have saved it on my desktop, right? Where is that file? This is my desktop screen. Where is that file? I'm asking you about that file. See, this is the issue. You guys don't pay attention on what your teacher teaches you. That is the reason you are not able to give the answer to such a simple question. Beta, this is the file that we have created. Okay, this is the one. Now, why we are able to see this Chrome symbol on it? Just because we have saved this file with .html extension. That is the reason we are able to see this Chrome symbol, this browser's symbol on it. What does this mean? It means that this file is a web page and we can access it only on a browser. A web page is a page that we can access on a browser. I've already explained it to you twice, right, in the beginning of the session. So now if you want to access this page, what you have to do is you have to just double click on this file and automatically this file will get open on your browser like this. We haven't defined anything in the body part. That is the reason here, everything is blank here. You're not able to see anything here. This is completely a white screen just because we haven't defined anything in the body part. How can you fetch the code that is there that is making this web page? In order to fetch the code, what you have to do is you have to right click on this web page, come on this open with option and then click on this notepad option. Automatically here in this notepad you will get to see the code that is actually creating Now let's understand how can we define something inside this web page. See, this is a basic structure that we have defined for creating the web page. Now if you want to write something on the web page, if you want to show something on the web page, you can make use of this body section. Whatever you will write in between these two body tags, this is the opening body tag and this is the closing of the body tag. Here in between these two tags, if you write like this is our first program. If you will write something like this in between the body tag, after writing the things, what you have to do is you have to save the changes. Save the changes, and if you want to see the changes getting reflected over here on your browser, on this web page, what you have to do is you have to refresh the screen. How can you refresh the screen? By pressing F5 key. So now you will be able to see the text that you have written on the notepad file. This is how you can create a web page. This is how you can create a web document using HTML coding.